In 2025, as a collective consciousness, we have the power to change the Earth's frequency from one of negativity to one of positivity, love, and peace. The first thing to understand is that energy is real. Everything in existence operates on a vibrational frequency. Your thoughts, emotions, the people around you, even the spaces you inhabit. The law of attraction isn't just a spiritual idea. It's a principle backed by neuroscience, quantum physics, and ancient wisdom. If you constantly find yourself surrounded by draining people, chaotic environments, or recurring negative experiences, it's not coincidence. It's the current Earth's resonance, and we have the power to change that. Our energy is matching what we're attracting. You must understand that it's not your fault at all. Our brains have been programmed from our ancestors' reactions to danger in the fight or flight response. Since the beginning of humanity, when imminent threats were present, reaction was necessary to defend oneself, one's family, and one's resources. However, this should not apply in 2025. Here's the good news. We, as a collective consciousness, as the human race, have the power to shift our mindset to a frequency of peace, of love, of tranquility, of calm. Your brain is wired to prioritize negativity as a survival mechanism. The amygdala, your brain's threat detector, is always scanning for danger, making you hyper aware of anything that feels toxic or harmful. This is why a single critical comment can overshadow 100 compliments. But in the modern world, this evolutionary trait can work against us, keeping us locked in cycles of stress, reactivity, and emotional exhaustion. So let's change this by being kinder to one another and helping each other. Research in neuroplasticity shows that your brain can rewire itself based on where you direct your attention. If we constantly engage with negativity, whether through arguments, toxic relationships, or even consuming negative media, our brain strengthens those neural pathways, making us more prone to noticing and attracting more of the same. The solution? We must train our brain to default to presence, peace, and harmony. The Tao Te Ching teaches that the soft overcomes the hard, and stillness overcomes chaos. Be like water. Water doesn't resist the rock. It flows around it without struggle. In the same way, you don't have to fight negativity. You simply have to stop feeding it. One of the core principles of Taoism is Wu Wei, effortless action. This doesn't mean doing nothing. It means acting without forcing, responding without straining. When a toxic person tries to provoke you, they want a reaction. If you engage, you've stepped into their game. But if you remain centered, observing without absorbing, their energy has nowhere to go. Over time, they will either adjust to your frequency or leave your space entirely because you are no longer a match for their frequency. In spiritual traditions, like attracts like. If you vibrate at peace, you'll attract peaceful people. My brothers and sisters, if we vibrate at love, we will attract a loving earth. This isn't about pretending to be happy when we're not. It's about consciously cultivating the energy you wish to experience. One of the most powerful ways to shift our resonance is through love and compassion. Love isn't just a feel-good practice. It literally rewires your brain to focus on love, peace, abundance, compassion. Studies show that daily love practices like kindness increase dopamine and serotonin, neurochemicals associated with well-being, making you less susceptible to negativity. Before you can change your energy, you must become aware of it. Notice when you're being pulled into negativity. Are you engaging in gossip, reacting to provocation, feeding resentment? The moment you catch yourself, pause, ask, is this energy serving me? If not, please release it. Master the pause. Between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space lies your power. When someone says or does something toxic, do not react immediately. Come back to your breath. Breathe. Let the moment pass. The more you practice this, the more you reclaim your energy. Toxic people do not respect boundaries. They challenge them. If someone consistently drains you, you don't owe them an explanation. Reduce contact or cut ties entirely if necessary. Your peace is sacred. Your peace is non-negotiable. Energy is contagious. If you're constantly in negative spaces, physically or digitally, your vibration will drop. Clean your living space. Spend time in nature. Spend time around loving people with good intentions, and curate the media you consume. Your surroundings shape your mindset. Raise your baseline vibration. Meditation, breathwork, and mindfulness practices lower stress hormones and increase emotional resilience. Even 5 minutes of deep breathing can shift your mind state. The higher your baseline energy, the less negativity can stick to you. Focus on what you want, not what you don't. Your brain manifests based on where you place attention. If you're always thinking about toxic people, you're still feeding them energy. Instead, visualize the kinds of relationships and experiences you do want. Feel them as if they're already here in this new earth frequency. Studies in epigenetics show that your environment and mindset can influence gene expression, meaning you're not doomed by past patterns. You can literally reprogram yourself. Mirror neurons also play a role. They cause us to mimic the emotions of those around us. If we stay centered, others will either mirror us or distance themselves because they can't sync with our energy of love, compassion, and joy. Negativity only has power over you if you allow it. When you stop reacting, you take back control. When you cultivate inner peace, you become a magnet for positive experiences. This isn't about changing others, it's about mastering yourself. The Tao Te Ching says, when I let go of what I am, I become what I might be. Release the old energy. Let's step into our power and let's watch how the world around us transforms.